Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I am Bay Usamina Sida Tumanong from Cotabato State University, a third-year student taking the Bachelor of Science in Social Work. So this is my video reflection in the subject of social work, communication, and documentation. This may include on what I have learned in this subject or point of view that may apply in the real world. I've learned a lot. This subject taught me how to communicate effectively with other people. Through internalizing the conversation, and we're not just only focused on the words being said, but also taking into consideration the context and the non-verbal factors. I've learned that communication is a process of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In our subject, I've learned about the definition of communication and the types of communication. Those are the verbal, non-verbal, written, visual, and the digital. Communication serves as a bridge which connects every people to understand each other, to listen to their thoughts and perception. One of the types of communication is the verbal communication. It is a face-to-face interaction or having a dialogue with one or more than person that have the same commonalities or interests. This involves the use of spoken or written words to convey a message. Secondly, the non-verbal. This is also important because they can be a means for sharing affection, expressing emotions, and aid in relationship maintenance and satisfaction. The third one is the written communication. It is the use of written words to convey informations, ideas, or messages from one person to another. It is a formal way of communication and is often used in business setting, academic environments, legal, medical, and financial field. The fourth one is the visual communication. This refers to communication through visual elements such as graphs, charts, diagrams, images, and videos. This allows you to convey your message with more impact than text can achieve. Lastly, the digital communication. This is very essential for us in this generation because it involves the use of technology to communicate. This includes emails, social media, blogs, video conferences, and other digital platforms. As a third-year student and being a student leader, upon understanding the types of communication that discussed by our teacher, Sir Ahmad Hassan, I've learned a lot in terms of making design. It helps me a lot in terms of making design, doing what is right. It is important to know and to understand all types of communication so that I can learn to use them effectively and become a great communicator. As a social work student, we tend to communicate with a lot of people through verbal, such as the courtesy visit, the community interview group, and community organizing, as well as written in the form of communication letters, training design, program flow, and etc. I've learned that communication is not only a way of expression, but it has an exclusive, instructed, and follows necessary skills and procedures. Communication is not only compasses verbal and non-verbal. It compasses the visual and digital communication, in which technology is prevalent today. In this sense, we as a student communicate at daily through our phone, through our social media, and other platforms, and many platforms. So we can communicate with our classmates, teachers, friends to share our ideas and about something. Therefore, communication involved throughout the time. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something in this video.